Hey guys, it's Shelby from Big Cat Creative, and in this video, we are going to talk about all of the different ways that you can link your blog categories throughout your Squarespace website. Squarespace's blog categories are a really great way to organize your posts and group them into similar topics. When you add new categories to your blog, you're basically creating little families for all of your different blog posts, which is really helpful in creating a super convenient search and filter facility for your blog readers. Categories are really helpful if you have a super large blog with lots of different topics. And it's just a really nice and easy way to allow your readers to access the content that they're most interested in. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about how you can actually add categories to your blog posts. Now, before we begin with this, it is important that you have your blog set up properly and that you have at least one blog post published. But it's okay if you aren't able to write and publish a fully finished blog post just yet. You can always create a couple of mock posts with different titles and URLs just for now, and everything can always be edited later. But just to get you started, go ahead and publish a couple of posts now, and then follow the next steps to add categories to your posts in Squarespace 7.1 and 7.0. First, we will dive in with Squarespace 7.1, and you're going to want to navigate to your Pages panel, and then click into your blog. And then in this main blog panel here, you're going to want to hover over one of your published posts and click on the three dots to the right of your post title, and then click on Settings. Then in this Settings window that pops up, go ahead and navigate to the Options tab, and then click into where it says Categories. And then from here, you can either choose one of your existing categories, or if you want to add a new category, click where it says Add Categories here, type in your new category and press Enter, and it's going to go ahead and save it to your list of categories. And if you want to delete one of these categories from this specific blog post, all you have to do is click on the little box to the right of the category name, and then click delete down here at the bottom of the list. And then whatever categories you have remaining in this tab are the categories that are going to be associated with that blog post. And just something important to note here is that you will need to do this for each new blog post that you add. So each individual blog post has its own categories that are added to its specific settings. And then once you're done here and happy with your categories, just go ahead and click Save before exiting out of that settings window. Now let's walk through adding categories to your blog in Squarespace 7.0. So again, you're going to want to access your Pages panel, and then go ahead and click into your blog. Once you're in this blog panel here, go ahead and hover over one of your published blog posts and click on Edit. And then at the very bottom of this editing window that pops up, you're going to see the Categories tab right here. And to add a new category to this post, click on the plus sign and then click Create Category to type in your new category name, hit Enter, and it will add it to the list of your categories. In this little pop-up window, you can also choose any of your other existing categories by clicking on them. And if you don't want those categories to be associated with this blog post, then just click on them again, and you'll see that they will unselect here. And so only the categories that have this gray box around them will be chosen for this particular blog post. So if I click out of here, you'll see that only the DIY tag is now associated with this post. And then when you're happy with your categories, just go ahead and click Save in the bottom right-hand corner. There's also another way that you can manage all of your blog categories in both Squarespace 7.1 and 7.0, and that's by clicking on the cog settings icon to the right of your blog name in this main blog panel. And then in the settings window that pops up, click on the Advanced tab, and then click into where it says Manage Categories. And then here you're going to find a list of all of your categories among all of your blog posts. And if you want to delete one completely, you can just go ahead and click on the square to the right of that category name and then click on Delete in the bottom right-hand corner of the list. And that's going to go ahead and delete that category from all of the blog posts that it's currently associated with. Okay, now that you have actually created your categories and added them to your published blog posts, let's talk about how you can utilize the categories feature to make searching for posts super easy for your blog readers. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this, and both of the methods are going to work in both Squarespace 7.1 and 7.0. So first is linking the categories in the header of your main blog. This option is going to allow you to create just some simple text links that readers can then click to navigate to different categories of posts. This is a really fast solution that doesn't require much extra work. And if you're already familiar with using links and writing text in Squarespace, this is going to be super easy for you. So to do this, you're going to want to enter into editing mode and navigate to the header portion of your main blog page. You can then go ahead and add a new text block wherever you'd like to create your links by clicking on Add Block and then choosing text, and then moving that text block wherever you want it on the page. And then in that text block, you can just go ahead and type out all of your categories. So that might look a little something like this. Then to link each category, you can go ahead and highlight each one individually, and then click on the link icon in this text bar up at the top. Then in the URL drop-down menu, go ahead and scroll to the very bottom until you see blog categories, and then choose the appropriate category for the text that you're linking. So in this case, I would choose branding. And then when I click out of that link window, you'll see that my branding text is now linked as shown by that little underline. You can then go ahead and repeat the same process for each of your categories. And when you're finished, go ahead and click Save in the top left-hand corner of your screen before exiting. You'll then be able to navigate back to that main blog page, and you can then click through your categories here to see how those specific filtered posts show up when you click on the corresponding category. The second option for linking your categories on your main blog page is actually a really cool feature that a lot of people still don't actually realize even exists on Squarespace, and that is creating a category drop-down menu. This option involves just a little bit more work, but it's a really streamlined and convenient way for people to filter through your different blog categories. So to add this to your main blog page, again, enter into editing mode, and then navigate to the header area of your blog page or wherever else on the page that you want to add the drop-down menu. And you're then going to want to add an archive block. So click on the Add Block button in the top left-hand corner, and then you can just go ahead and type archive into the search bar at the top and click on the archive option. Now, when this block first pops up, it is going to look a little crazy because there are some settings that you have to adjust here. But just go ahead and move the block wherever you think you want it on the page, and we will get it to look a lot better in just a second. So to adjust the settings for this block, go ahead and double click on the block, and this settings window will pop up. And under the first content tab, make sure to click on the blog that you want this drop-down menu to pull categories from. Next, head into the Display tab, and under Layout, click the drop-down menu here and choose the drop-down option. You can then go ahead and change the drop-down title to whatever you want this to be. Typically, it's going to be something like categories or something else that's simple and tells people what they're going to be using the drop-down menu for. And then finally, under Group By, use the drop-down menu here to choose the category option. And then once you've done all of that, you can just go ahead and click out of that settings window. And then when I click Save and exit out of editing mode, and then head back into my main blog page here, you'll see that I can use this categories drop-down menu to display all of my individual categories. Now, something to keep in mind here is that this archive block automatically aligns to the left, and you can't really change it unless you use a lot of custom code, which we're trying to avoid. So because of this, we generally like to add some other type of content in addition to this block. And in this specific circumstance, we think that the search block is the perfect option for this. So if you did want to go ahead and add a search block in addition to your archive categories dropdown, just go ahead and re-enter editing mode and then choose a search block by clicking Add Block, typing in search in the top bar there and clicking on the search block. You can then go ahead and adjust your blocks over here so that they all fit the way that you want them to. And once you're happy with how these two blocks look on the page, just go ahead and click Save and Exit. And then you'll see here that you now have a lovely search bar so that people can type in specific keywords if they're looking for a very specific blog post, as well as your categories drop down for people to filter through there. Now, one of the greatest things about Squarespace is that nearly every tool and feature has multiple uses and various ways to be presented. So that means that you aren't limited to displaying your categories only on your main blog page. There's also other ways that you can share them through your main navigation and through the use of summary blocks, which just helps provide even more opportunities for readers to find the post that they're looking for, keeping them on your site longer, which is, of course, always the goal. So let's walk through all of those different ways that you can link categories throughout your website. And again, these following methods are going to work in both Squarespace 7.1 and 7.0. First, let's talk about how you can add a single category link into your main navigation. You might want to do this if you have one specific blog category that receives more traffic than the rest, or if you have a specific category that you just really want to highlight for some reason. You can make things super accessible by linking that category into your main navigation so that site visitors can just go ahead and click on it directly from your menu. So to do this, navigate into your Pages panel, and then make sure that you are in your main navigation section right at the top. Next, click on the plus icon next to your main navigation, and at the very bottom of the Pages menu, click on Link. Then in this link editor pop-up, you can go ahead and give your link a title. This is most likely going to be the name of your category, so something like branding or whatever your specific category might be. And then in the URL drop-down menu, scroll to the bottom until you see the blog categories section and choose the appropriate category. Then when you're happy with how all of this looks, go ahead and click Save in the top right-hand corner. You should then automatically see your category link added into your main menu, and it's going to be there ready for viewers to click, and that's going to take them directly to your blog and the posts that are under that specific category. Next, let's talk about adding a category drop-down menu to your main navigation. So in some cases, you might have multiple categories that perform really well, or if you have a smaller blog with only a few categories, you might just want to go ahead and include them all in your main navigation. And so in this case, you can easily add a drop-down menu to your navigation so that your visitors can choose which category they'd like to navigate to directly from your menu. So again, make sure that you are in your Pages panel and in the main navigation section at the very top. Then again, click on the plus icon, and at the bottom of the Pages menu, choose drop-down. You can then give your drop-down a new name, so you can name this something like blog or blog posts, and then go ahead and click add page and then follow the previous steps to add a new category link. So at the bottom of the Pages menu, click the link option. Go ahead and give your link a new title, so whatever your category is, and then choose that category from the URL menu. Click save when you are happy with that link, and you will see it show up right underneath that blog post's dropdown that you've created. You can then go ahead and follow that same exact step for all of the blog categories that you want to add. And then once you're happy with how things are over in your main navigation, you can view your menu over on the right-hand side, hover over that dropdown that you just made, and you can see that each of those categories then show up underneath that dropdown. And just a little tip here, if you wanted to add an all posts category to your dropdown menu, so a link that will take people to just your main blog page with all of your posts on it, you can follow the exact same steps for adding the categories like we did before. So click add page, scroll down and choose link, make your link title something like all posts, and then in the URL drop-down menu, instead of choosing one of your blog categories, you're just going to choose your main blog. Save that, and then you'll see in the drop-down menu here, when you click on all posts, that's just going to take people to your main blog page with all of your blog posts and all of your categories. And then the final thing that I wanted to mention for linking your categories are summary blocks. So summary blocks allow you to display content from certain collection pages on your website, aka your blog page, and they allow you to highlight specific pieces of content that are especially important or relevant for your visitors. So you can see here, for example, this is a little on the blog section, and it highlights 3 posts from the blog. that people can then just go ahead and click into these specific blog posts, or they can click on read all and just go to the main blog page. So this is just another way to highlight your blog posts, especially on your homepage, so that you can show people things that are going to be the most relevant to them. And through summary blocks, you can go ahead and filter through categories so that you're only showing posts from a specific category. So to do this, you're going to want to enter editing mode and then navigate to wherever on your homepage you want to add this summary block. You can then go ahead and click on add block and choose summary from the block menu here. And then go ahead and move that summary block wherever you want it on the page. You can then go ahead and double click on your summary block to open up its settings window over here. And first, under the content tab, you're going to want to click select a page and then choose your main blog page. You can then go ahead and choose whatever you'd like for primary and secondary metadata. That's just what's going to show up here underneath the image for your blog post. And then click into filter items. And then here you can use this category dropdown at the top to choose whichever one of your categories you want to filter through this summary block. So if I choose the business category, it's only going to show the posts that fall under that specific category. Once you've chosen your preferred category, you can head back and click into the design tab to customize your block however you'd like. And then when you're finished, go ahead and just click out of that settings window and click save in the top left-hand corner of your screen before exiting out of editing mode. In the end, you should end up with a little highlighted section of blog posts from one specific category, so you can see that each of these blog posts comes from the business category, and your visitors can just go ahead and browse through. And those are all of the different ways that you can link your blog categories throughout your Squarespace website. Go ahead and just play around with your categories, play around with all of the different ways that you can link them around your site, and see what works out best for you and what's most suitable for you and your blog. Once you get the hang of it, you are going to be a categorizing machine. I hope this tutorial was helpful and gave you a little bit of a better understanding about Squarespace's categories. If you enjoyed this and you want more content like it, be sure to follow along and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post new videos every single week, and I'll see you in the next one.